And it's new me, Christy. I thought I would come back since I said I'd do it last Friday or weekend, and I didn't. I went to my appointment, my follow-up appointment. It was considered at 6 weeks. I saw the physician's assistant instead of my doctor. I'd have to say I wasn't too impressed. I was kind of actually thoroughly disappointed in him. Everything I asked him, he either had to check on or wasn't sure what. Excuse my daughter in the background. I've shut the bedroom door and they're watching a movie, but I don't think she's going to stay there very long. So anyways, he didn't answer any of the questions I wanted. I was asking him about Actigol. I know that some people are on Actigol and they use that as a preventative measure. So that you don't get gallstones and it just protects you. So I had asked about that. He didn't even know what I was talking about at first. Then he looked it up on his phone, and which was weird to me that he had to look it up on his phone. But anyways, so he looks it up and then he tells me, no, our method is when in doubt, take it out. And I said, well, I'm going to be in Germany. I said, if I was here and that was the case, I'd be fine with it, but I hopefully won't have to have surgery while I'm over there to remove a gallbladder that's gone bad because of my weight loss. And he said, well, just keep your weight slow and steady. So we'll see how slow and steady it's going. It's gone pretty slow, actually. Here's a weight update for y'all. I am 1 pound shy of 50 pounds. I keep saying 50 pounds. My therapist today, she said, no, you get to count 50 pounds when you're 1 pound away from it. But in my head, I know I'm not. I started at 266, and today when I got on the scale, I was at 216.7. But then I got on like 5 minutes later and I was 217. So I'm still saying I'm 1 pound shy, even though the scale said at one point went 216 this morning. I have 100% packed my kids. We're ready to go for next Thursday. Today is Thursday, so we're 7 days out, and I've got my kids 100% packed. I'm still working on me, and talk about a nightmare. As soon as I think I have gotten everything I need to make sure I can take care of myself over there, I think of something else. I think of a different pill that I need to take, or vice versa. So, I'm learning I need a lot more. Going back to my appointment with the PA, I don't have an ulcer yet. I am having problems, I think, with lack there of moisturizing or putting a lot of moistness on my food. And so I think that's why it's getting stuck. I think I mentioned that before. Every time that I overly do a sauce or something and make it very moist, I have no problems. But he didn't really want to hear that. So he was like, no, I honestly, it could be you're getting an ulcer, but they don't typically happen this early. But since you're already going, I want to do a preventative measure and give you this medicine that's going to coat your stomach. It starts with a C. I think it's called Calcate or something like that. Anyways, it's supposed to prevent and it's supposed to coat your stomach. And so I go to Walgreens today to get it. And you can see how important I thought this was. But I go to get it today and they tell me with insurance paying it, I still owe $70. And I'm only getting a month's supply. That's outrageous. It's just crazy, especially when you have 2 children. And like right now, I'm unemployed. So, yeah. So anyways, I went ahead and I debated buying it. And then I thought if I don't buy it, I'll get over there and I'll need it. So I'll just go ahead and do it. So I went ahead and I bought it. I think I'm going to wait till I get there to start taking it. But I will start taking it once I get there. You take 4 teaspoons a day. It doesn't look so yummy either. But you do it before you eat so that everything that goes in your stomach is, your stomach's protected by this stuff. I guess and that's pretty much all that we talked about. I mean, it really was an uneventful thing. I was really hoping that it would be more informative, and it wasn't. He suggested I find a bariatric doctor in Germany. I found one in Hamburg, which is going to be about 2 hours from where we're staying, so that's good. I'm going to do a little bit more research when I get over there just to make sure. But by train, it's 2.5 hours, so Neil could drive me if there was an issue. What else? Oh, so I don't know if any of y'all are having this problem, but I'm finding it darn hard to take my iron. My iron is, It's just different. My iron, I didn't realize how much I rely on dairy throughout my day. And you're supposed to take it with no calcium. So where I said I was lactose intolerant, I am. But I'm finding that even because you can't take your soy milk either. Or you can't have cheese. Or you can't have sour cream. Which I've been doing light sour cream on my chicken. And it goes down much easier. So I'm having quite a difficult time with this. So then what I have to do is I have to find out what time of day I'm not going to eat for the longest period of time. And that's typically in late afternoon. It's typically around 4 o'clock I take my iron, and then I wait 2 hours, and then while we're eating dinner I can do it. But it's still hard because you have to, 2 hours before that is 2 o'clock, and I typically, I don't know. Very difficult. Enough said about that. What else is going on? Not much. I want to share that I have made some amazing friends through a forum. It's called Thinner Times. If you're looking for a support group, if you're trying to make this decision and you're not sure what you're going to do, or if you haven't had somebody to talk to, or you're scared or you're excited and you want to share that, check out Thinner Times forum. It's a really welcoming place. And then off of that, I made some friends from there, and now I have people that I text several times a day. I email them. We now have a Facebook page that's devoted to just us and discussing about our days. And the one thing I can tell you, if you're thinking about doing this or you have done this and you're feeling blue, which we all get buyer's remorse, I promise you, is get some friends, get some support, contact me. I will get you in contact with other people as well. What you need is people who know what you're going through and what you're feeling. When you feel like you're the only one against the world, it's overwhelming. But every day I wake up and I know I'm not the only one going through this. And I have some great friends now. Ones that eventually I'd hope to be able to go and travel and meet. And I've only been truly speaking to one of them for a week now, and she's awesome. She lives in West Virginia, so it's a little far for me since I'm in Florida. But very excited that I met her, and I've met some other people that she's friends with, and has created another group for her and her friends. Just a group of not just gastric bypass people, other people who are just wanting to lose weight. So I'm really excited about that group. I guess that's it. I have 7 days till I leave. The house is a wreck. So I'll be picking it up and getting it ready, because who wants to leave a messy... It's not dirty. It's just cluttered. So I'm going to get it all under control, and then I'm going to be getting out. You like this? I've noticed that if I mess with the light, how it's doing, I get a disco thing going on. But anyways, everybody have a wonderful holiday. I hope to be back on. I might do an update closer to Christmas once I'm in Germany. Everybody take care. Merry Christmas. Bye.